This is not a drill. I cannot believe we're finally here. We finally got the Moon Knight character reveal for Marvel Rivals. Now, this is the first video going up on this channel, but for those of you, welcome. Hello. I'm going to be covering Marvel Rivals and other shooter games on this channel. This is my side channel. I'll leave a link to my main channel down below. But Moon Knight is my favorite character in all of fiction. I absolutely love this character. And as soon as he got hinted at the end of the Psylocke trailer, I knew I was going to have to make a side channel just to play Marvel Rivals, because there's no way Moon Knight is going to be in a game, and I'm not going to play him a lot. So we have his 45-second official character reveal, and then after this, we're going to watch a IGN video. I know, I'm sorry. Going over his moveset, and that's like more substantial and stuff. But let's first start off with the official character reveal. Ignite the battle. Mark Spector, Moon Knight. He's a duelist, of course he is. He could have, I think he could have worked as a tank. All right, we got some gliding action. His melee, all right. He has a grappling hook. Okay, so it looks like he has a lot of pretty good movement options. It looks like his main attack is throwing out his crescent darts. And they are ricocheting off of enemies like crazy. Or at least he's hitting multiple enemies. Yeah, it looks like you can just throw at the Ankh, and it'll ricochet off the Ankh and hit other people. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing that's his ultimate. Oh, his design is so sick. His design is so sick. I'm pausing it right there. Look at that. It's so sick. They did such a good job. My man looks like a beast. But we're going to watch that one more time, just to get the full experience. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. But yeah, it looks like a lot of the leaks were true, because, I mean, I did see the leaks, because I'm not going to see Moon Knight stuff and not read it. So yeah, he throws his, he has pretty good movement options. He has a glide, he has a grappling hook, so I don't think he's going to be a super easy target to hit. He also only has 275 health, so he is a bit squishy. And look at that area damage. It seems like if you stay near the Ankh for too long, Moon Knight is just going to obliterate you. Because, I mean, you do have to, it looks like you do have to lead his projectiles, like they do have some travel time. But if I can just shoot my Ankh, and have it ricochet off the Ankh and auto-aim for people, he's definitely going to be more of like a map control type of character. You know, like, where are you placing your Ankhs? Are they in good positions? Is your team grouping up enemies for you? Or are you, like, you know, finding good flanks and catching people off guard when they are clumped up in bad positioning and stuff? I don't think he's going to be the easiest character to play, but I think if you play him well, he's going to be just devastating. Now, of course, these are just predictions, because we don't actually, you know, I haven't had hands-on with the game yet. Nobody will until December 6th, unless, you know, they do, like, private testing and stuff. But yeah, so far it looks good. Now let's go look at the more substantial IGN video. Alright, let's get started with the IGN first Moon Knight gameplay. Exclusive Moon Knight gameplay. We got 5 minutes and 39 seconds of pure Moon Knight, and I'm ready for this, okay? I am hype. But let's go ahead and get into it. He has a double jump. Okay. Grappling hook. Okay, good at area damage. Okay, that's what I said. Yeah, look at just him chunking that other Moon Knight with the Ankh. Or like even, I mean, he was able to get Spider-Man just from hitting the Hulk, ricocheting it off the Hulk. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah. No, he's shooting the Ankh there. Oh, he's so sick. I'm so ready. I told myself, if Marvel Rivals ever added Moon Knight, because I played the beta, if they ever, and I really liked the beta. I enjoyed the game quite a bit. I loved it. It was the most fun I've had playing a multiplayer game in a long time. But I told myself if they added in Moon Knight, I would be the #1 Moon Knight in the world. And I 100% intend on doing that. I will be grinding this game out like a madman. You guys have no idea for the amount of grind I'm about to put into this. Yeah, it can bounce between nearby enemies. So yeah, he's hitting the Hulk right here, but sadly there's no enemies next to him. It looks like he's doing pretty okay damage, but definitely probably need to go for the headshots. That ultimate is sick. So the E key sends out your Ankh. I play on consoles, so this doesn't really apply to me, but yeah, you can just hit the Ankh and auto-aim for people. That's pretty sick.
Ank's position. Then the dart will automatically...
Yeah, so it makes sense. He does a little bit less damage, but if you have good Ankh positioning, your aim does not matter. It's not even a factor. You just have to have good positioning.
And if the enemies are close enough to each other, the dart will ricochet again. 1-versus-1 duels don't truly capture the true might of the Moon Knight. When he wields his E-key ability, which boosts long range...
It looks so good.
Effects, it simplifies...
And then he has his ultimate. The ultimate looks pretty sick, especially if you get, like, someone that can group up enemies. Like a Jeff, you know, spits out the entire enemy team in one spot, like, into a Moon Knight ult. That could probably be pretty devastating. I mean, look, he's just throwing at the Ankh and is destroying that other Moon Knight.
Keep in mind, both Ankh and his basic attack projectiles have travel time.
Yeah, so they do have travel time. Okay. So I imagine his primary fire is going to be a lot like Genji's. That's like the closest thing I can really equate it to.
With the right execution, Moon Knight possesses devastating area damage potential.
Yeah, like look at that. He's just oh my god, he's hitting people around corners.
Moon Knight's unparalleled agility takes center stage with his remaining 3 common abilities. First up, the versatile Rising Leap double jump adds height and grace to his leaps, making it a staple move in his arsenal.
Yeah, the double jump and the glide is important. Yeah, that makes sense.
Moon Knight can shoot a grappling hook to swiftly navigate the terrain, effortlessly reaching...
He's definitely going to be like a hit and run duelist, and especially like I said earlier, we're catching people out of position and stuff. The grapple hook, the double jump, the glide, all that is going to help him get into a good position to actually set up his Ankhs and catch the enemy off guard.
Slowing his descent to a graceful glide. This move not only provides
I mean, look at like the glide isn't too fast. Like the Punisher is definitely going to be able to shoot you out of the air for sure, but like you know, it's a good way, especially of getting away from melee characters, I think.
When activated, Moon Knight will raise Ankh, and a circular range indicator will appear in the front of the character. At this time, pressing the attack key will immediately fly out from the rift, calling down the hand of Hongshu to attack all enemies within the effective range.
It's so dope.
It's not long, but the power
I'm a Moon Knight fanboy though, so I'm enjoying every second of this.
being a master of causing area damage, and the effect is further improved with the gathering function of the...
So yeah, like look, he's just doing so much damage to, you know, Hulk, who is that? Hulk, Spider-Man, and one other person just because they're all staying clumped up. Like, especially on game modes with a hard point, or with a capture point, he's just gonna destroy, because he can set up an Ankh, and it'll take up a good amount of the actual, you know, capture point itself. But then if it bounces off the Ankh to someone in radius, it can bounce off of someone outside the radius off of that enemy.
retreat to reassess the fray.
And he has a grapple hook and the glide and stuff, so he can escape pretty well if his team goes down or if he needs to reposition or whatever. The mobility is insane. So I think he's going to be really hard to lock down, but with only 275 health, when you do lock him down, he's just going to, you know, get snapped.
Bounce feature can devastate closely knit foes.
Like, look at that. They're all clumped up in one alleyway, and, like, you can just see their health bars are just going down. Now, of course, I assume the damage and stuff isn't final. You know, this is a work in progress build. But we only have a month left, so it probably isn't going to change much.
A shadow draped over the battlefield that spells doom for those caught in his moonlit grasp. This
Then that ultimate, oh, it's so cool looking.
exhilarating and formidable, cementing Moon Knight's role as a dark sentinel of Marvel rivals. IGN First will release more new information about...
Alright, looks like that's it for the video. Alright, cool. I'm going to have this just play in the background for gameplay while I talk about my, my thoughts. Overall, as a huge Moon Knight fanboy, I'm pretty excited and happy that he's in the game, for one. Even if he was the most garbage character, I'd still be playing him every single day. But, like, he's definitely a glass cannon, I think, an AoE glass cannon. I don't think he's going to win very much 1v1s just because a lot of his damage does rely on ricocheting his crescent darts off of Ankhs and off of enemies. Like, I can already see, like, if he's doing a 1v1 against Punisher, probably not going to win. So that's good that he has good mobility, because the grapple hook, the double jump, the glide, all that stuff is going to let him get out of dodge if he's, you know, picking a fight he's losing, or if he's just not winning that 1v1, which is nice. So, you know, not a lot of health, but great mobility to get out of situations and to reposition. Definitely an AoE dealer and a damage dealer, and like a lot of the clips in here, laying the Ankhs down and just using the Ankhs radius to shoot around corners and stuff is definitely going to be some, like, good tech. Like, I can already see myself making guides on the different maps and different game modes and exactly where, like, you should be placing your Ankhs when to, like, maximize, like, when the enemy is going to be bottlenecked. Like, I think that's a good video idea. I'm definitely gonna make that, honestly. But yeah, I think overall he looks sick. I'm really, really happy with how they did him. I love his design, but honestly, so far every single character in Marvel Rivals has a banger design. Like, there isn't a single bad design so far that I've seen. Maybe Namor. Maybe Namor. But, yeah, he just looks incredibly fun, incredibly sick. You know, he's my favorite comic book character, my favorite fictional character of all time, so I'm going to grind him out. And mark my words, I will be one of the best Moon Knights in the world, okay? It's going to happen. I love this character so damn much. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, overall, I think he's going to be amazing. He's going to be fantastic. I'm going to play him a lot. And, yeah, if you watched all the way to the end of this video, this is the first video on this channel, so thank you for just looking at this and, you know, seeing one video on the channel and still watching. That's pretty impressive because a lot of people just see that it's a new channel and will not watch. So, yeah, thank you for watching this far. I'm Zuliulix. If you want to, I have a Discord server down below where I'm going to put a link to it in the probably a pinned comment and in the description so that you can, you know, get there. We're going to be talking about Marvel Rivals. Like I said, this is my side channel where I cover shooters. I do have a main channel where I cover fighting games. So if you're interested in fighting games and stuff, I'll leave a link to that down below as well. And if you enjoyed the video, you know, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Leave a comment down on what other games you want to see me cover other than Marvel Rivals and what kind of Marvel Rivals content you want to see, because I probably will do like character breakdowns and stuff, like character guides, because I think that'd be really useful and really fun, and maybe map guides too. I think that could also be pretty fun. But yeah, I have a lot of plans for this channel, so if you want to, you know, be one of the first people around here and stick around, subscribe and all that stuff. But I'm Zuliulix, and I will see you in the next video.